It's our pleasure to welcome now Dr. Mark Wilder. He's the Dean of the Patterson School of Accountancy here at Ole Miss. Dean Wilder, always good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure, Gerard. Thanks for having me.
You bet. So lots of good stuff happening at the Patterson School of Accountancy. I know I may be a little biased because I'm a graduate, but I happen to think it's the best college program in the state of all the programs across all the disciplines, and one of the best, of course, nationally ranked in the country.
That's exactly right, Gerard. I have the same feelings you do. We've been very fortunate over the years and have focused on putting programs together that are very common sense programs that will help prepare our students better than students from all the other universities for careers in accounting and the business world.
Yeah. Typically, Dean, an accounting student typically aspires to land a job at one of the big four public accounting firms. People go in different directions, but usually that's top of the list for most students. Some will enter what we call industry. Can you explain to the folks the difference between being an accountant working in a public accounting capacity and working for a company in industry, as we would call it?
Sure thing. And public accounting firms come in all shapes and sizes, and typically what they do is provide services to their customers. It could be tax services, audit services. There's something called advisory services, which is a whole kind of umbrella of different offerings, and different firms, do different subsets of offerings in the advisory area. Most of our students will start their careers in public accounting. I think part of that is it is the recruiters from the public accounting firms. It feels like they live on campus almost. They're here all the time.
It's very competitive.
And so that's right. It's competitive among the firms to hire top talent. They know they can get a lot of top talent coming to the Patterson School. And so it's easy for students to start out in those kinds of roles. Some will do that their entire career. Some will do that for a few years and then move into other areas. Some will go directly into industry. One thing we've been noticing recently is, this is, I guess, a different kind of industry, but we have more and more going into investment banking roles, into private equity roles, and those kinds of things. We're actually working on a new emphasis or minor that we're planning to launch in fall of 2026 that will prepare students for those types of careers.
That's awesome.
And I know that's, going to be just that's a very competitive area, but given all the students we're noticing now going, that route, I think we'll have success with that new emphasis.
Well, that's awesome. And something that the Patterson School holds on an annual basis is coming up here pretty soon is what you call Meet the Firms Day.
That's right.
That's when a number of the employers will descend upon campus. Let's see, do you typically have that in the pavilion, I think?
We had it one year in the pavilion. We were having issues with the air conditioners and over in outreach across campus, and so now they got the air conditioning finished, and so we'll have it back there again August 29th.
But the fact that these firms come from all over the country, right?
Yes.
Come right here to Ole Miss, to the Patterson School of Accountancy, to really make pitches to the students to come to work for them, says a lot about the quality of your program.
It really does. It seems like every fall we have a new record number of employers that are present. Some I've never heard of before that are coming from faraway places, and it's impressive that our reputation is such that they know there's a lot of good talent here and they want to come be a part of it. It's
awesome. And of course, one of the things that changed since I was in school is that in general the program is 5 years, right? So once you complete the fifth year, you got the fourth year, you go to the fifth year, you got a couple of different routes you can take. Talk about that.
That's right. And now there's a movement which I kind of hate to see. A lot of states are moving back to requiring only 120 hours of college credit, and that's kind of caught on, it's become a trend among a lot of different states. I don't think it's going to hurt our master's programs that much, in part because students aren't ready to leave Ole Miss after 4 years, and there's so much good that can happen in that 5th year. We launched 2 new master's degree programs in fall of 18 in data analytics, Masters of Accountancy and Data Analytics, Masters of Tax and Data Analytics. Both of those are STEM designated programs, and they just learned so many important technology skills in those 2 degree programs. And we incorporated back in 2009 an elective in the master's program that's Accounting 615. It's essentially a CPA review course. We have a lot of students that pass the exam while they're still walking around the Ole Miss campus. You talk about something that employers absolutely love is to have a student come to them not having the CPA exam, hanging over their head, ready to work.
And I've talked about this in the past. It's a high level of focus at the PSOA to get these students prepped and ready to take the exam. And as you indicate, I follow them on social media. It seems like every day there's a new announcement of a student who's passed all 4 parts of the exam. But some of the other schools maybe aren't quite as focused on that.
It seems like most schools that I know about have talked to, the professors don't believe it's their job to help students pass the exam. And
crazy.
We have, kind of a different objective. Because, when you're in school, it's the best time to do it.
No doubt about it.
You're in study mode. Misery loves company. You're doing it with a lot of your different classmates, You can sit for the exam over at the Jackson Avenue Center. Yeah. It's a winning formula.
And the employers see that as one less thing they got to concern themselves with, because often they'll go to work and they'll have to give them time away from the office and so forth to study and prep, and they got that out of the way.
Exactly, 100%. In our program, I'm starting year 33 here at Ole Miss and haven't seen any grade inflation over that entire time period. It's a very rigorous program. All of that, I think throughout, junior year, senior year, et cetera, helps students be prepared to get that exam done.
That's awesome. Let's talk about the planned new building, the Patterson School of Accountancy building, which, if you hadn't seen the renderings of that, it's world class. It's incredible. Where do we stand now?
So we're making good progress. We've raised almost $30 million. I know the university's going to be providing significant financial support for us. We've gotten 1 installment from the state of Mississippi in 2023. Pretty good chance we're going to get another installment in 2026. We met with the chancellor back in June of this year, a couple months ago, and he is he's ready for us to try to break ground probably June of 2026, if not a little earlier. So we're excited about that. We're going to continue raising money. It's going to be an unbelievable facility. The location is premier, right there on the corner of Grove Loop and University Avenue. We'll be facing the iconic Grove, and most visitors that come to campus for the first time, they'll see that building. It's going to be very impressive for us, obviously, but also for the university.
No equivalent in the country to this, will there be, Dean?
This will be the finest accounting school building in the nation, bar none.
The next problem you'll have, right? Enrollment. You'll have such demand. You already have that problem.
We already have that, but that's a good problem. I keep telling our faculty and staff, although I'm not sure if they believe me, but it is a good problem.
Man, when that building is stood up, though, oh my gosh, you're gonna have people. You already do, and I'll have to share with the audience. I was privileged to come to campus a couple years ago and speak and address the school, and before the big speech, got to meet with several of the seniors. What high quality people they are! I'm so impressed. You guys are fortunate to have that level of quality student in the program.
Yeah, this is. I spend more and more of my time recruiting students out of high school, out of community college every year.
It's incredible.
Because, you recruit top talent, they're going to make your program good.
Well, the employers see it, and that's the litmus test, really, isn't it?
That's right.
It's the goal sometimes gets lost in the education community. The goal is to get them a job.
That's right. That's right.
And you guys do such a great job. You're blessed. Before we go here, a few seconds here about your faculty. It's fantastic as well.
Fantastic. I mean, we've hired carefully over the years, and they all work together toward our common goal and vision of having one of the top accounting programs in the country. Couldn't have the success we're having without them.
Well, it's certainly a bright spot for Ole Miss and for the entire state of Mississippi, and we're grateful for all the great work you and the entire faculty administration do here. Appreciate it, Dean.
Thank you, Gerard.
Thank
Great
you,
to be with you.
You bet. Good to see you.
You too.
Folks, we're coming right back. We're at the University of Mississippi. We're focused on child advocacy studies, the initiative here in Mississippi and in particular at the university. Coming right back. We got half an hour of middays remaining.